Hello, I'm Robin from Leprous, and you're watching ROCKFLESH.com.
So, ROCKFLESH.com, and this, I think, is going to be our final interview of the weekend at Radar Festival. But it's a big one, it's a good one. We've got Robin from Leprous. Woo! Yeah. Headliners tonight.
Yeah.
Excited?
Very, and a little bit nervous. We're doing a weird one tonight.
You are? What?
Yeah.
It's like a live audience picked type thing?
Exactly.
How's that going to work?
Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, who knows? I mean, I think we have like 35 songs. We have some songs that we want to play, so we're gonna play them, and then like we'll have like slots where it's like the audience chooses between like 4 or 5 different songs. So basically like a race of hands.
Really?
And hopefully
really? I was thinking if we
can,
have like interactive on our phones or
yeah,
something.
no, we're not that high tech.
I like the authentic, kind of organic way.
So yeah, a lot of songs to
wow.
know. I mean, usually we always change up our set list and stuff when we're on tour, so we know a lot of the songs, but we haven't been on tour since March. So we had some rehearsing to do. Yeah,
I was going to say. So I suppose you don't even need to offer the option, do you, of a song, of any of the songs that you can't remember, kind of thing. So
I mean. There are some that I would be kind of in deep shit. Yeah, there are some no's, yeah, for sure.
Just be like, yeah, everyone puts their hand up for that one, and one person for the other one, you go, oh right, that one actually. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, the show of hands is a much better
from
way.
The ones that they can choose from will be all right. Yeah,
exactly.
But if they start shouting other ones, we might be in trouble. Yeah.
So we've been saying to a lot of the bands about how important these kind of festivals are for lots of bands, but you know, these kind of festivals that are very much a niche, very much sit between genres, for bands that sit between genres, you know, such as yourselves. So how important is it? How important for you as a band reaching out to new fans, old fans, are these kind of festivals?
To new fans, probably some of the least important ones, to be honest, because we've got our core audience here. But for us and for those people, I mean, those are our core audience and people we really want to play to, you know. Yeah. So we love doing these kind of festivals. They're more like intimate and not a huge grass. How do you say that? Like
a grass bowl.
Like
in the middle of a field.
Middle of a field, and tons of bands. People are like, they don't know what to watch. Here it's more like you get more die-hard fans, and you get people who are like. A lot of people, in my experience, a lot of people who are like really into music. They're not there for the drinking or for the festival. Like, they're here for the music. So yeah, we love doing these kind of festivals.
I could say things like Euroblast and Tech Fest when it used to be and stuff. It's perfect, as you say. Yeah. The people who are kind of the hardcore enthusiasts.
The heart of our fans, and they are really important to us. So yeah, it's a good way to. And I mean, maybe we'll play to a person or two who hasn't seen us live before too. But I mean, in generally, the bigger, more impersonal festivals are usually better for spreading your, like playing to people who don't know who you are, but. It's not all about that, is it?
Exactly. And of course, like with it being an indoor festival here at Radar, means that bands that do deal in atmospheric music,
definitely
like yourselves,
it
helps a lot. Rather than, I think we were saying with Philip from Humanity's Last Breath, saying if it was like lunchtime, bright sunshine outside, doesn't really fit.
Because that's usually the slots that we get on the big festivals. You know, we've had so many festivals this summer where we've been like, why did we bring our light guy for this? He's been there like working his ass off and nobody sees it. So this is nice. Works well for us playing in the dark.
The writing process. I think that's something we always talk about. How does a band like Leprous get to those finished songs? Because you know they're complex, they're layered. You know, that songwriting.
I mean, It's been different throughout the albums, but for the last ones, Melodies of Atonement, we're releasing soon. We basically had a Dropbox folder, and everyone just spewed whatever they wanted to into this Dropbox. Yeah, all of the ideas. Too many ideas. That can be like a riff, a whole song, and anything in between. And then Einar, our singer, he's kind of I'd say the creative captain of the ship. Yeah. So he went. You need. I mean, in my opinion, you cannot be a complete democracy. You will not get anything done. You need someone who has kind of pulls the threads together.
And the final say on the cohesive.
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I mean, it's definitely not a. How do you say that? Like in North Korea, you have a
dictatorship.
It's not a dictatorship. But I mean, we all trust him with for example, he went through all of those ideas.
Yep.
He made he came to us and said like, hey, what about these things, these ideas, whatever, making them into, and then we have some chats about that. And once we decided on all the sketches to use, we start to work on some sketches might just be like a drum groove and a keyboard pad, you know, and maybe I start making guitar parts for it. Board starts making drum parts, and then we send those to Einar. He gets maybe some new ideas, and it's basically a lot of back and forth. But we're spread all over Norway, so so it's mostly like just sending projects back and forth. Honestly, not so much jamming in the room together.
I was gonna say, some bands kind of do that, don't they? But I think the technology and quite a lot of bands during kind of COVID, those kind of things, started doing the kind of Dropbox approach. We
did the opposite during COVID, actually.
Oh, really?
We because we were so bored at home, so we just rented out a bunch of different studios, and then we went there to jam and play together. So
the complete opposite.
Yeah, Aphelion is the most like in the room written album we have actually. It was made during COVID, but we work a lot with technology, just sending it back and forth, and then I mean, stuff happens almost up until we send everything to mix, you know, because maybe board records the drums, that might change my guitar part, and then
so the actual final recording you're doing separate as well, kind of thing.
Same for Aphelion. We did a lot of that live in the studio together in the room, but this time we layered it. So whenever and then maybe Einar does some vocals, I get an idea. Oh, it'd be cool to have a lead dubbing that thing, and then so basically we're just building on each other all through until someone says like, hey guys, we really need to send it to mix now.
Just finish. So sometimes the first times you play the songs together in a room after you've written and recorded the songs completely. Usually. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So like even more so, I have to say, like when you're able to play the songs for the first time live to new songs to the crowd, how special that is. Must be even more special for you guys.
Very special indeed. I mean, we just did this summer. We were playing our 2 latest singles. And that was so cool, and also really, really frightening, because I play a lot of slide guitars on those songs. Because I was at home, I was like, what can I do? And then I'll just, I had gotten a hung up on not a metal player, Derek Trucks, he's like an amazing slide player, and I've been like playing a bit with the slide, trying to learn some of his solos, and I'm like, I am never gonna use this in any professional way at all. But then during the recording, I was like, and so now suddenly I have to do that on a stage, which is terrifying. Because I can't just click the button anymore. I have to intonate. But it's really cool. I mean, actually, the latest single, we didn't have the chance to meet before the first festival we played it on.
Wow.
So we had all just decided like, okay, everyone be really prepared, and so we played it on the sound check, and then we played it to a huge audience, which felt really cool actually, but also a bit frightening.
And it went absolutely fine, 100% fine.
It did. I mean, 100% maybe 100%,
no. It's never what you're trying to achieve anyway. It's like, as I say, close enough for jazz.
Absolutely.
Cool. So if Leprous were to do their own festival, who would you have playing the festival?
Well, that would be a weird festival, because
that's what we hope.
I mean, I think most of us listen to as much other stuff than things within our genre. So I don't think any of us in the band would agree on one lineup, but I'll give you my lineup.
You'd each have a stage.
Yeah, the Robin stage.
Yeah.
It would probably have, well, to start with metal, maybe Sleep Token. I'm really into those guys.
Cool.
Probably Bon Iver, if you know those guys. Yeah. Maybe Niels Fram, he's an electronic artist. Who else? Maybe Scott Henderson, one of my favorite guitar players. Who else? Maybe John Mayer Trio, his blues trio. Yeah. And a bunch of other artists that has nothing to do with each other.
That's the key. Yeah, it's almost a bit like Radar Festival, where you've got kind of the progressive music. So unlike, say, Tech Fest, which was very much more the kind of technical metal, technical rock, you've got all kinds of things here, haven't you? So makes it absolutely perfect. Well, thank you very much. What can we see from you guys over the next year?
A lot of stuff. We're releasing an album for starters at the end of August.
Tour cycle to go with that, maybe?
Yep.
Yeah.
Doing a full US tour in. Well, that's the only thing that's announced, I think. So the rest is, but there's a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to be home for a lot of the next year, to say it like that. Yeah.
So not a lot of Dropbox. Actual together with the band.
We probably should do some Dropboxing in between because we need to start thinking about the next album also. You know, we're trying to always put one out like every 2-3 years.
Yeah, so, be like prolific with that.
Yeah. So we can't rest on our laurels still. Yeah.
But well. Looking forward to the set tonight, really looking forward to it. I'm going to look for your reaction to what's voted for. Just say, this one's going to be a good one. I was going to say just like,
just
where's my
please
slide?
do me the favor and don't vote for Contaminate Me. That one feels like playing a cover. It really does.
It's like, don't vote for that.
Except that, I'm fine with everything. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for spending time with us.
Thanks for having me.
Great stuff. Enjoy the set.
Thank you so much.
You can see the photos, the reviews of the set, all the other interviews that we've done on rockflesh.com. Thanks very much.